Morning campers, welcome back to Caravan Carpers. It's been a little while. Last session was at Baden Hall in December. Not been on the bank due to, obviously, I'm not a big fan of doing day sessions, but I needed to get out. Just had a little one, so she's at home now. She's been in intensive care and stuff, so it's kept me away from fishing for a couple of months, but she's all good now, so we're getting back on the bank loads. We were going back to Drayton, me and Luke and Kev and Daz and another one of our friends, Matt. There's 5 of us. We're off down to Drayton when fishing opens. We've got 2 nights on there, so we'll look forward to doing that video. Hopefully have a right screaming session on there. But today you join me on Fisheries. GJ Fisheries owns it, called Rhodes Lodges. Got quite a few actually, different lakes now that they've got and ponds, so they're doing really well, and it's a good local. It's 6 minutes drive from my house here. Probably not fished here for about 25 years, but there's a few fishing here, mid 20s, most of them, like the best fish are. There's one called the Cow, that's like a nice fish. I wouldn't mind having that. That came out last week. I'm just on here today with my mate Dave. As you'll probably know him from YouTube, the Carp and Iger. So we're out doing a bit of film and having a little bit of a socially distanced social. Chilling out, just here for the day. Got here about 7 o'clock, first light. I'll do a little bit later on. I'll do some videos on what rigs we're using, what bait we're using. I've also got a little bit of a kit review coming later in the video. So it's the Thinking Anglers 2021 version of the rucksack. As you know, I'm a big like fan of the Thinking Anglers stuff. I like the small sort of carry-alls and stuff that you get from them. So do a little bit of a quick, like, real life review. Like, I'm not bothered about brands and stuff like that. I'll just talk about what I think's good, what I think's bad, if you get what I mean. I've got loads of tackle that I need to do stuff like that on it, because there's a lot of really expensive tackle out there that you think will make like up for some of the niggles that you have, but what you'll find is they still have their own niggles, but it's different things. It's weird actually. Talk about a bit of kit and stuff later on. Right, so let's talk about what bait I'm using today. Just going for my standard pink doms. Cover them in a stuff called Magic Meat, little small pop-up. Chucking 3 helicopter rigs out, small leads. Got the bead on the no trace system quite high up because it's quite silty. So hopefully that stops the lead plummeting into the silt and pulling the rig in with it. And basically I'm just fishing singles, to be honest. There's nothing showing, not really seeing really much going on, no activity. One guy's had 1 fish to me left hand side, but other than that, nothing's really happening, to be honest. It's quiet, still cold, you know, it's raining and that, so keep the blues flowing, and fingers crossed we scratch us a bite. I'm not going to be staying on that late today because I'm in work tonight on nights, dealing with the stormy weather, so I've got to sort that out. So I'm a bit gutted really, because I would have liked to have stayed till almost sundown really. I've got 3 rigs out, and I'm basically just scattering them across the pond. I've got one out to the island, straight out in front of me. I've got one in the middle between the island and there's a tall tree, and then I've got one to the right, and I'm basically just recasting them rigs every 30 minutes to an hour just to see if I can get any liners. I've had a few liners, and I've come a little bit short to try and deal with that, but other than that, it's pretty quiet on the western front at the minute. So bait wise today, keeping it really simple, to be honest, not putting a lot of bait in. Been throwing singles about, had a few liners and that, but nothing really to make me do too much drastic. But what I've done is I've just been down one of the edges where there's a bit of slack water. I've put a bit of carbon bait shelf life particle in down the edge. Great little tubs coming available soon in the shops, and that bang on. You can have a couple of these in your van or whatever, and just have them ready to go as and when you need them, really. And they're it's great particle, big fan of it. And then upbait wise, I'm just using my salty pink doms, dropping them all over the floor now. Rig wise, I'll just show you a little shot of what rigs I'm using, but it's just a simple Ronnie rig, really, to be honest. I make some booms up with Ronnie swivels on, and what I do with them then is I basically just have them so I can quick change them as and when I get a new fish and reuse the boom. Right, seeing as it's been quite quiet, to be honest, I've had a few liners which I've started to move shorter and shorter, but we're coming into the last couple of hours and we're working tonight. I'm getting ready to knock it on the head, but I like to do genuine gear reviews, you know, and just have a bit of a talk about some new gear that I've changed to and stuff like that. And I've bought quite a lot of gear over the years, and I'm very particular in like getting something right. I've got proper OCD with things, and I'll buy and sell my gear until I find something that's perfect. Never really been a massive fan of rucksacks, but the plan this year is to do quite a lot of fishing on the back lakes at the Caravan. So it's like going to have to be mobile angling, short sessions, looking to get like a little fox pop-up bivvy. Bought myself Thinking Anglers mat, and I've also bought the Thinking Anglers 2021 rucksack, which you can see here. In my bathing video, I did a review on the Thinking Anglers Camflet carry-all, great little small carry-all for situations where you only need to take a little bit of gear. What I've got in my hands now is the 2021 Thinking Anglers rucksack. It's been slightly improved. I'm not going to go into all the denim of the material and all that. It stops water getting in. That's all you need to know about it. It's got plenty of pockets. They've added an additional pocket on the top here this time now, which is good because it fits like a rig safe in the while. What you get with it also, just let me get rid of some of this stuff here. You also get yourself a little small rig table. There's my Ronnie rigs that I've been making for today, which is a new addition. And then the straps and the back are a little bit more padded for a bit longer rambling, but another great bit of kit. A lot of people always want to know, can you fit a corded tackle box in the front? Well, yeah, you can fit a corded tackle box in the front. It's got the attachments for sticking your bank sticks in as well. But yeah, it's a small rucksack, but it's a really useful rucksack. And I had the Fox Camelite one before, and that was basically, you could take a holiday's worth of clothes in that, so it was good for that. But this is more for when I start doing my mobile angling on the back of the Caravan lake. So looking forward to doing a lot of that this year, and a lot of vlogging up at the Caravan. Get myself some nice fish out just when Boris lets us travel. That's all we need now, because it's over in Doncaster, Scunthorpe area. Can't get over there at the minute. But yeah, if anybody wants any more info about this rucksack, great little bit of kit, give us a shout. I'm going to rant about how much money you end up spending on fishing tackle. Is it just me and you just can't go into a fishing tackle shop without blitzing like 70 quid? So you go in for a pack of hooks or something on the lines of that, and then next minute you've got a new spawn, you've got a new spod reel, you've got 3 new reels, and you spent 150 quid or 300 quid, and you're like, I didn't even go in for any of that. Is it just me, or does everybody else have that same issue? It's like, I don't know, I think it's like the buy one get one free deals that you get in Asda. My missus goes there and she literally goes in for a loaf of bread and a tin of beans and comes back with 27 dairy milks, because you buy one you get 27 for double the price, and she'll still buy them because it's a deal. Don't know, tackling shops there. I think the tackle industry at the minute's got us by our nads. They literally can get you to buy anything really, and you spend an absolute fortune. Like, nice little small common there, will do for me. Happy days. Right guys, well that's the end of the session. Just packing up now. I am absolutely drowned, as you'd expect in this weather. Drowned and covered in mud. It's quite
muddy venue, but we had the one fish, which makes it worthwhile. Knackered, I need to get some fitness back, mate. Can't handle this fishing malarkey anymore. But I could ask if you could just give us a cheeky like on this video. And this content probably isn't as much as I want it to be at the minute, but with the weather and that, vlog was a bit short. I'd like to put a lot more into it, especially when the weather's getting better and that. But if you can like and subscribe, that'd be much appreciated. Anything you want to see or want me to do, just give us a shout. Happy days, get this stuff packed up, let's get on.